How's the hand feel?
Feels good.
Yeah?
Yeah, feels good.
Able.
Sorry, you go.
You able to do everything with minimal pain, little pain? How you able to do
Yeah, obviously it's not 100%, but it's pretty close. It felt pretty good ever since the last few days throwing, and I got the throw starting a little bit in the last couple weeks, and that's been good. It's been kind of horrible not being able to do that. So to be able to go out there and grip the football and throw a little bit has been awesome. So yeah, we're progressing how we want to.
Feels good enough to start. Right.
Yeah, that's the hope. Yeah.
What went into the rehab process for this type of injury? I know you didn't have surgery or anything, but
yeah, it was a bone break, so there's not a lot you can do except sit there and wait, which isn't ideal. But there's some modalities you can do in the training room, and then just trying to get soft tissue on it and range of motion, all those things. But yeah, a lot of it was sitting around and waiting, which is not my favorite thing.
Since Coach hasn't picked a quarterback yet to start for the game, how do you kind of mentally prepare yourself for this challenge, especially being a rival?
Yeah, I think obviously been in the position before where not sure if I'm going to play or not, and hoping to. And I think really whoever's here, whatever guys I've been in the room with so far, really we kind of understand that's how the game goes, and you got to be ready to play. And sometimes you don't get a lot of reps. Obviously, as the short week as it is, you're not going to get a lot of reps. So just trying to be as prepared as possible.
And it's one thing to grip the ball, but then it's also another thing to let it rip and throw it with the velocity that you need. So do you feel like that part of it is there as well?
Yeah, no, it's felt really good. Everything that I've tried to do up to this point, and yeah, really, obviously gripping was kind of the first step, and like I said, that happened within the last couple weeks, and so obviously progressing from there and being able to progress in the throwing area, and obviously, yeah, it's not just throwing the ball, 5 yards to a guy, it's throwing routes deeper and things like that, so everything that we progressed to, I felt really good.
Obviously, I'm sure you've been in all the meetings and quarterback meetings.
Yeah.
Any impressions of Scott Turner now as Scott?
Yeah, obviously I knew Scott from last year as well, and really haven't. I got to know him a little bit off the field, but I haven't got to work with him as closely as we have over the last few weeks, and so it's been fun to hear his ideas. Obviously, he has experience and kind of see how he thinks about the offense. A few wrinkles, obviously, they bring in from what he's done in the past, but it's been fun to work with Scott.
Since you were out during the OC change, from the perspective that you've had here over the last couple of weeks, what changes have you seen with the offense?
Yeah, I think I thought we've been moving the ball. I thought Gardner was playing really good football and playing winning football for us, and obviously it's been a mistake or two here in terms of the whole offense, the whole team, and so I think we're trying to make the game plan, just strategize for our guys and to put our guys in the best position to make plays and do what they can and play fast.
How frustrating have these couple weeks been to not be able to do it? As you said, you can't even really do much.
Yeah, I've been a little stir crazy. My wife's probably sick of me, but it's been fun to be able to get back and, like I said, progress over the last couple weeks. But yeah, the first part of it was tough.
How much can you pull away from Christmas Day last year, just playing with the atmosphere and having success?
Yeah, I think obviously that was a different team, a different year. But yeah, Arrowhead's going to be loud. The Chiefs are going to be a good team, and they're going to make you earn everything really. And so, you can to a certain extent lean on what you've been through, but I think it's definitely a new year and a new challenge.
You've only been in the league for a couple of years. This will be your 4th different offensive play calling system with the Raiders. How challenging is it to make that kind of adjustment on the fly?
Yeah, it's not ideal, obviously. Would rather it not be that way, but it's the NFL. No one really cares at the end of the day. People want you to produce and want you to play well, and so that's my job.
Thank you.
Thank you.